Random Thoughts Part 2. So, hold on a second. So, yeah, I got a couple of random thoughts. And, by the way, almond milk is awesome. Shout out to my girl Mary for putting me on almond milk, cause, man, and apparently it's healthy too. And I'm trying to be healthier. I'm still, I still fall short. I'm still not there yet. I still like my fried foods and all that good stuff. But I'm trying. But regardless, if you're not on almond milk, give it a try. I promise you, you will never go back. I promise you that. It's good. But regardless, the idea of this random thoughts this time around is our POTUS, aka the President of the United States of America. Yeah. President Donald Trump. But yeah, I saw a quote he made recently on this whole, in case y'all don't know, there's this thing going on in the NFL, in case y'all don't pay attention to sports and all this stuff. But since last year, a player named Colin Kaepernick was protesting the national anthem, mainly because he was trying to bring awareness to police brutality and that whole thing that was going on. And in the process, he started this whole idea of kneeling for the national anthem or sitting, and basically it was his way of doing like a silent protest. And it blew up into this huge thing. A lot of other players joined in, and this year it's continued. And so that bred something from Donald Trump. And I'd like to read a quote he made while he was in Huntsville, Alabama. Let me just read this quote to y'all real quick, if my computer will load up. But he said, "Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when this is all quote, somebody disrespects our flag, to say, 'Get that son of a B off the field right now. Out. He's fired. He's fired.'" End quote. Man, in the past, a lot of people have said that, when you're in you're held to a higher standard when you're in a place of power, or when you're in a place of public consumption, you're held to a higher standard, aka athletes as role models and all this other stuff. And yeah, the president is supposed to be a role model, but I don't think that's what Trump is trying to do. I'm just saying, that ain't his thing. I swear, Trump just kind of does his own thing. He just does whatever the freak he feels like doing. He says whatever he feels like saying. He just doesn't care. And I mean, to be honest, that's what the U.S. wants, in all honesty. We, for the general major part of it, we want somebody who's brash and rash. If you don't believe that, check yourself. If you don't really think that the U.S. wants to be brash, rash, and just do whatever they want, just look that up. But really, Trump is like the perfect face for the United States of America right now. It's just perfect that he's the president of the U.S. because a lot of stuff that has been under the covers for a long time it's like that Band-Aid getting ripped off. It's just like, man, let's just put the stuff out there. We're good. And nothing exemplifies this except for the way he acts. So after the Warriors won the NBA championship, they were like, some players were like, we're not gonna go to the White House if it's like a traditional thing. You win a sports championship, you get invited to the White House to see the president, blah 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 blah. And the Warriors were like, yeah, we will not be going. Or had some players like Andre Iguodala who came out and said, yeah, I'm not gonna go. And Steph Curry recently was asked about it, and he said, I won't go because that's just my belief. And he said, I don't want to go because there's some things he has said and some things he hasn't said that just don't match up with what I believe and all this other stuff. And so Trump comes out after Steph Curry. Trump don't hold back. This dude, he says, if you come for me, I'm coming back. He said, I'm taking shots. Everybody taking a shot. Shots going out to everybody. So he comes back and fires back at Steph Curry and says, going to the White House is considered a great honor on Twitter. Let me see if I can get this for y'all to see that quote. I don't know if y'all can see it, but he said, going to the White House is a great honor for a championship team. Steph Curry is hesitating, therefore invitation is withdrawn. And you know what that sounds like to me? That sounds like that dude who try to holler at a chick. So he steps up to her. He's like, girl, I just want to get your number. You know, I just want to holler at you. I just want to take you out on a nice dinner, blah, 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 blah. And the girl's like, who are you? Excuse me. And the guy's like, man, I don't even want to be with you anyway. Man, you ain't even that fine. And he walks off like, you ain't that cute. That's what Trump sounds like, because Steph Curry already said, nah, even if I got invited, I ain't gonna go. And he's like, the invitation withdrawn. It's like, bruh, like, you got shut down. Just calm down a little bit. Just, you know, calm down. And LeBron actually says that. He's like, you bum. Steph already said he ain't gonna go. Therefore, there wasn't an invite. And he said, going to the White House was a great honor until you showed up. It's like, dang. Like, everybody just going in on Trump right now. But for real, though, it's just, I just find it hilarious that, Trump says that, and I still see a bunch of people, like, defending him saying that. I get it. Like, if you're a super patriotic person that doesn't want to see the faults of your nation, yeah, keep being that way, whatever. But, like, when your president comes out and drops the B word, I mean, some people might say B word isn't a curse word, blah, 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 but, you know, still, like, you have kids watching you, man. Come on now. If we're going to hold athletes to a higher standard, I think we should also hold presidents to a higher standard as well. But, you know, but hey, we didn't want a politician in the White House, so this is what we get. We get the Trump. Let me just be honest. There's some things he's done that has been okay, I guess, and then there's some things he's done that's just been very flagrant. But regardless, that's all I wanted to talk about. Like I said, random thoughts. If you ain't on that almond milk, go check out that almond milk. Oh, by the way, one other thing. Let me get down on my knees real quick and just check out the shirt, though. Look at your boy looking clean. Your boy looking. Look. Shout out to my girl Mary for the. But yeah. God bless y'all. Peace, man.